Welcome to Classcraft's guide to remote learning. I'm Hutch, and in this video, we're about to learn how to supercharge online curriculum using Classcraft's quests along with our story mode. All right, let's get right into it. Now, before this video, you may have watched part 1, which is going to include 5 keys to a successful remote online class and 8 features in Classcraft that help you draw those keys right into your class. Now I'm going to show you how to get students to engage with your curriculum on their own from home using Classcraft's quests. We can avoid the perception that learning is just another list of chores that they have to do alone at home. No, instead, we're going to invite them into a series of learning opportunities that reward them with points for every task completed and sweep them up into an ongoing learning adventure. Classcraft's quests do not change what you teach. They work with your learning activities to provide you with the means to get your students more excited about completing those tasks. And you're going to facilitate that autonomous learning that you need the students to be doing from home. The best way to get your learning into Classcraft's quests as soon as possible is to copy and paste your learning activities and tasks into our story mode quest. Story mode is built to supercharge your curriculum by infusing it with the power of story. You know, as every ELA teacher knows, narrative is more than just entertainment. It's how we build understanding. Stories give students space to explore new ideas and perspectives. They ask students to put themselves in someone else's shoes. And story mode stories in particular are designed to do that in this wondrous Classcraft world, so your students can feel even more invested in their learning activities, because by completing each task, they're progressing this larger-than-life storyline that unfolds throughout the school year. And they're already organized just like our favorite shows, where episodes come in order and then combine into seasons. So the first couple of quests are episode 1, and the story continues into episodes 2 and 3, and so on, building to the end of season 1. Okay, so for example, I always taught science. So if I'm teaching my physical science class, the first thing we cover is the scientific method. So I'll copy and paste my scientific method learning activities into the season 1, episode 1 story mode quests. That would last my students about a week to go through everything, and then we would learn about motion, like speed and velocity. So I'll copy and paste my speed and velocity notes, handouts, and practice activities into the season 1, episode 2 quests. And the curriculum continues from there with my third lesson on acceleration going into season 1, episode 3, and so on. So now my lesson plans are episodes of a year-long learning adventure, and just like we can binge watch our shows on places like Netflix, now my students can binge learn physical science content in my Classcraft class. They can just go through it at their own pace and get wrapped up in a rich world of characters, magical places, and crazy creatures. And on top of that, every story mode quest, story mode stories, align with Castle's social emotional learning competencies. And to give students more opportunities for reading, we've written a guidebook that gives them fun articles to read about the peoples and places and creatures they encounter in the stories. Right after watching this video, I highly recommend that you go watch our season 1 animated trailer. It's great to show the kids, to really draw them into the world and get them excited about starting with quests. We also have a quest marketplace where you can filter and search from over 1,000 free teacher-created quests. And if you're integrated with Google Classroom, you can automatically turn your Google Classroom assignments into Classcraft quests. Now, if you're in a very industrious, creative mood and you want to just build your quests from scratch, you can do that. We have tons of customization options at your disposal, so you can make whatever you want. You can create this self-paced, personalized learning, choose your own adventure for your class. You can set each objective in your quest to be either self-paced or require your approval before the student can move on. You can also make the path diverge and branch out so students have choices in which learning activities they want to do. Maybe one path is write a paper, one path is make a video. You can also create branching paths where you have control over which way the student is going to go, so you can discreetly differentiate for students, providing pathways that offer more practice opportunities or support activities to facilitate their learning needs. If you're wondering how you're going to keep track of all the things students can be doing at their own pace, no problem. It's really easy in our Progress Center. It's a one-stop shop to see how far all your students are progressing, check their work, provide feedback, provide discussion forums at every step of the way, and big announcement, coming soon, assessments are going to be built in as automated self-correcting quizzes. You can stay up to date with the release of this feature and other new features that we're going to be releasing on our social media at Classcraft Game or by checking out our Classcraft blog. If you get stuck at any point along the way, do not hesitate to click the question mark icon in your teacher dashboard. We are here to help with chat during the workday, or you can send an email to support@classcraft.com. We love helping our teachers make amazing content for students. And we're also providing free support to every school and district who are trying to go into a remote learning experience for their kids. So for administrators, we're now offering free school-wide access to Classcraft through July 31st, 2020, weekly webinars focused on using Classcraft for remote learning. You can use them as professional development for your educators as they begin using Classcraft, and a how-to guide for remote learning. And if you're kind of on your own as a teacher on a free account, we're offering those same free weekly webinars focused on remote learning, free to join, jump on in. And there's also no limit now to the length of your quests. So you can import any quest from the marketplace, or you can build out a quest as long as you want to fit your entire curriculum right there online for kids to binge learn or go through autonomously. And now you know how to use Classcraft to masterfully implement a remote learning environment that's going to provide a culturally relevant, engaging platform that your students are going to enjoy logging into, and maybe you'll even enjoy logging into. It's a lot of fun. Check in on social media at Classcraft Game or our Classcraft blog for more resources over the coming weeks. Don't forget, we are here to help at support@classcraft.com. And from all of us at Classcraft, we hope this was helpful, and thanks for watching.